Greetings, everyone. You've got it live. On Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries. Smitty tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days. 2 grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. But that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. 2 teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old-school basketball when you start to get to that 4th quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. Free throw good, Davis. And as we see Anthony Davis step into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's cagey with a 3-point shot, and he also has a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon in him.
And stolen by favorites. And Harden with the stuff.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here is Davis. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
There's Winslow. James Harden picking up that last basket. Will it go? Allen. That one wide left.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Harden, no good.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Goes up off the inbound. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his first points in this one. Pass to Harden. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Allen, that's good.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. From 11 feet away. Pass to Osman. Kid Gilchrist with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Holiday surveying the floor. Harden with it. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Plumlee. Inside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count it. Good. 10 points for James Harden.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Now here's Davis. Here's Allen. Over Plumlee. No problem on the jumper in close. Allen's got 6.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Back to Holiday. Pistons passing it around. Let's go. The Pistons with the fresh 24. The 3 from Harden. Nice hit again. Stolen by Winslow. Fast break, Philadelphia. Shoots from the corner. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Harden.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Stolen by Holiday. Tries it from 19. And good that time. He's got 12.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position. An effective scorer in that area.
Down low. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here's Winslow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Winslow. Pass to Allen. The shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead.
Whoa!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game. And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock.
And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, what's that saying, guys? Sharing is caring. Just terrific ball movement here in that first quarter.
What they did, they left their egos in the locker room. It's a very all for one, one for all mentality.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Marjanovic. And he makes good on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pistons leading by 6. Harden way outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
From deep, Harden. That shot off. The 76ers trailed by 9. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
Pass to Harden. Back to Lynn. Here's Harden on the wing. The rebound by Marjanovic.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in. The Detroit Pistons hoping for continued development from their young players. Recent season, some pretty high draft picks. They need those guys to make an impact.
Here's Harden. And that one goes long.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Marjanovic. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's deflected.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, the Pistons' recent draft history is subject to some criticism.
Yeah, even when they've drafted some good players like Dinwiddie or Middleton, they've traded them away. Finding value in the draft and then developing it is a huge part of NBA success.
And the Pistons with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The 76ers trailed by 9. Out to the wing. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
And that one, good. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart. Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Here's Harden. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Hood. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Smitty for Tyler Johnson when he was at Fresno State. Legend has it he fractured 2 teeth diving for a loose ball in a drill. Picked him up and kept practicing.
They say his mom had a saying, Kevin, get a straw and suck it up. You see that toughness in his approach to the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
From deep, Harden. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends. Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
And Rodney Hood getting traded last season in part because, Greg, he was due for a big contract this last summer.
And you just knew Hood would be a player a lot of teams threw offers at this year. Rare to find guards as tall as Hood who can shoot the way he can, just entering his prime. And the contract this team gave him might be a bit of a gamble, but it's one that could pay off in a huge way if he keeps improving.
To the left side wing. Okafor comes in with the double team. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pistons leading by 6. Releases. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 34.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Lopez. No good that time.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Bounce pass from Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Count it. Lopez has got 6.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And they're able to recover. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in. Here's Morris. Outside Hood. Here's Marjanovic. And there it is for him. He's got 8.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
James Harden getting it done for the Detroit Pistons. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Detroit leading by 11. Fires from the wing. And nothing but hair on that one.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. And Davis puts it in.
AD has improved the outside shot, but what you love even more is his dominance in the paint.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The new head coach of Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year.
And stolen by Favors. Back to Holiday. This one for three. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it goes to show you that any coach can get fired. Casey, one of the most successful, highly regarded coaches in the league. And Smitty still got let go.
If you learn about all he's overcome, all the tough jobs he's worked in the past, you knew he'd take it on the chin and keep on trucking.
Pass to Harden. It's rebounded by Robertson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Holiday. In the corner, Harden. Outside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And 6'7" swingman Andre Robertson out of the University of Colorado, one of the league's premier defensive specialists.
And Kevin, there's a reason he started for most of his career. It has nothing to do with his shooting. Now returning from that ruptured patella tendon, will he regain that elite defensive form? Only time will tell.
Here's Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Last season, Anthony Davis, he didn't win MVP, but he was in the running. Was absolutely remarkable with his play on both ends of the floor. James Harden deserved the award, but in a lot of other seasons, Anthony Davis is your MVP.
And Smitty, with Anthony Davis, you figure it's just a matter of time before he wins an MVP award. He finished 3rd this past year.
Yes, he's starting to reach his potential, and it's a scary prospect. Nobody can slow him down on offense, and defensively, he is so disruptive. Only a handful of players in this league can be as dominant as Davis over long stretches of the season.
Lopez left side. Right side, Davis. No good there. Some solid defense from Randolph. Pistons leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. And that one, good.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
And the 76ers call time here. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Detroit leading by 8. Lynn looking it over. Pass to Okafor. Harden right side. Pistons passing it around. Over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 8. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Lopez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Here's Harden. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Harden's got 52 points.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
They get it back. Marjanovic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Here he is doing it again.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Harden. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. 54 points for James Harden.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Marjanovic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Pass to Lynn. A reverse. And Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 56 points in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Count the basket. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Lopez. Here's Marjanovic. Offensive rebound. A second effort. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers trail by 4. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Crawford. Favors trying to break free. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Harden can't hit.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Oh, no question. He just punishes the opposition in that category, and there's no end in sight.
Pass to Marjanovic to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Count that one. 58 points for James Harden.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number is being called dangerous scorer down the stretch.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
From deep, Harden. The 3. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
To the middle. Here's Robertson. The shot from the low post is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Davis. Great D that time from Favors. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the inside. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Back to Holiday. Pistons passing it around. Now the 76ers on the break. Winslow's running. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Harden. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Harden. They get a hand on it. Here's Osman. Pass to Robertson. And here is Davis. He's guarded by Plumlee. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
Pistons trailed by 7. The three from Harden. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Winslow. Pass to Lopez. Over Plumlee. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Another steal. Here's Robertson. Now Davis. Guarded by Harden. Lopez. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
But he gets it back. Outside, Lynn. Here's Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Right side, Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Pass to Harden. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Detroit now. Back to Lynn. Now Harden. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And that one's good by Lopez.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Harden outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.